It's your boy and we're back with another Master Duel video. Today we're bringing back Metal Morph. We're playing some more Red Eyes. This is the list. It's a little bit different than before. We've added the Necro Equip Princess as it helps make track to one card combo into D Wave High King Caesar. And we've also added a Kashtira package to it. I feel like the deck's a little bit stronger now and does need a little bit of a showcase to show that it's a little bit more consistent, able to do a little bit more. But truthfully, honestly, the deck's not that much different because really I just like this deck. I'd like to play it again, I'd like to show it off for you guys again. So let's go ahead and get into the first game, see what we get. Now honestly, I've been a big fan of all the new anime related cards for the originals, you know, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes. It's been pretty hype. I was trying to figure out how to put Primite into the deck, but honestly, truthfully, without doing any research, I really just couldn't figure out a healthy way to make the deck be able to function pretty well without giving the deck too many normal summons. I really just can't give up Black Metal Dragon. It's so nice for the deck. It really gets us what we need. So it looks like our opponent probably bricked. So we'll go ahead and try and get our plays going here. I imagine they'll probably have either something like a Maxi or a Foolos or something. They definitely have Interruption, more than likely an Imperm. An Infinite Impermanence. Pretty good card, pretty good card. Ash Blossom. That is fine, because we already have Darkness Metal Dragon in our hand. Okay. Now, truthfully, we have the Max Metal Morph already. We just need the dragon, which we have in Darkness Metal Dragon. So we're kinda just like big chillin' right now. Honestly, I don't think there's anything they can really do that threatens us. That's very scary for us. Yeah, like this really doesn't matter at all to us. We'll just let that resolve. We opened up with everything. Does it suck we're not getting a seals? I mean, yeah, it does, but it doesn't really matter too much at the end of the day. We'll punch for 28. We'll go ahead and activate Metal Zoa to get our other Metal Morph card onto the field. And then we'll set the other 3 cards. And it'll be a nice healthy set 4 and pass. So let's go ahead and fire off Max Metal Morph during the draw phase. See if they have any interruptions on this. Yeah, that's pretty much it, brother. That's pretty much it. We didn't have to stop anything. We just had everything anyway. That was a pretty solid game. I mean, granted, our opponent didn't even do anything. I have no idea what he was even on. Let's go ahead and get into the next game here. I honestly love this deck. This deck's so fun. The new Metal Morph cards are just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And maybe I need to do a little bit of research, see what other people are playing with Red Eyes Primite, but I just don't see Primite doing well with with the Metal Morph cards, truthfully. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Looks like we're playing against Labyrinth though. That's going to be an uphill battle for certain. We could probably expect to be playing against Floodgates here. Maxi isn't really going to help us. Truthfully, a lot of hand traps aren't going to help us, except for Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom would be nice. It is what it is. Now, getting into our cash tier engine would be nice as well. Not going to do a whole lot against them. He's going to go ahead and special summon. We'll go ahead and drop the Maxi. He probably has the big welcome, but it is good to go ahead and drop this now, so we'll at least get the one draw. This will probably force out the big welcome, just so he doesn't give me the second draw. Okay, looks like he thought about it. Seems like he's willing to give us that second draw. How good will 3 cards do against 6? He'll get a search. Let's go ahead and add Unicorn. Unicorn will be nice here. Allow us to do a lot. Just a big guy. If we get Birth, we'll be able to summon him a lot. Let's go ahead and lay him down. Let's go ahead and activate. See if we can get that to resolve. Alright, baited out the first interruption. That is completely fine. That's why we put the cash tier engine in, truthfully. Now, since we do already have access to all our Metal Morph cards, I don't think it necessary to be playing Illusionist right here. I think we'll go ahead and play Fabled Lurry to get into our Engraver. Alright, never mind. Alright, you know, the duels, they've been going well. They've been going well. We're playing just a couple of cards and our opponents are just scooping for some reason. It is what it is. I don't know, maybe they just had a bad time against this deck. I don't think they even knew that we were on this deck. They just see Cash Tier and they see Fiendsmith and they're just like, alright, I'm out. Alright, we're going first in this one. See what we can do. I do feel like this version's just a hair bit stronger than the other version we were playing with before without the Cash Tier engine. I do think the Cash Tier engine has a lot to add to the deck. So we'll go ahead and summon Black Metal Dragon. We have Fiendsmith Engraver, that's nice. We have Crossout Designator and Ash Blossom, that is also nice. Let's go ahead and summon Darkness Metal Dragon. Even an Ash Blossom on Engraver does not matter. Maxi, we'll go ahead and Ash here. Just in case they have another interruption, we can probably cross out it. Okay, it looks like they don't have much else here. Probably would have been nice to keep the Ash Blossom for an actual interruption on their turn, but you know, we gotta keep our options open here. Alright, let's go ahead and make seals. It's important that we put seals in the extra monster zone. Use Black Metal Dragon. Let's grab our full Metal Dragon. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and use Engraver. Let's go full Fiendsmith combos, grab Tract. Use Tract to grab Lurry, discard Lurry, special summon Lurry. And it'll be a pretty decent board, pretty decent. It's not going to be the craziest board, but it's an honest board. It's pretty nice. I really enjoy this deck a lot. I do think that the new fusion really does add a good amount to the deck and makes the deck a little bit more viable. Let's go ahead and send Requiem back. special summon the other engraver. Let's make sequence here. Sequence will allow us to use our graveyard to fusion summon. We'll make Desiree. And we're not worried about not having follow-up because we do have Tract in hand. Or actually, do we make Desiree? No. No. We make Lacrima. That way it gets us into Desiree. Using Tract. Special summon the engraver from the graveyard again. Banish the Tract engrave. Fusion summon for Desiree. And remember not to activate Lacrima. 1, 2, 3. This will keep an engraver engraved, so we can have follow up on the next turn. So we won't activate that because we need the engraver engrave. We need sequence engrave. Nothing else to spin back. Go ahead and activate full metal. Put max metal morph onto the board. Set cross out. Pass turn. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, going right into the engraver combo. That is a-okay. I think we might bounce the Lurie and kind of force him to normal summon it if he wants to get the Fiendsmith combo going. Which will help in our decisions here. Bounce the Lurie to hand. Use Seal. Special summon Druisworm. Playing around Mech Knights as much as possible for no real reason. Haven't even seen him in a while. There it is. There's the normal summon. Okay. So, here's the thing. I think we wait for the sequence to come out first. Or no, we wait for the engraver to be special summoned. Yeah. And then we'll summon our full metal to send it away. With the Druisworm effect, right here. Max Metal Morph. Send the Druisworm away. Summon our boy. Full Metal Dragon. Equip the card. Activate Druisworm. Send the engraver to grave. Now, let's see what special summons he's got online. We got 2 Omni Negates. That is fine. We might have to use Desiree on this, just to prevent the send. Yep. It's fine. That's funny. I was kind of hoping it was going to work like that, but I wasn't entirely certain. Okay. Activate the Millennium card. Here's the thing, does this destroy? No, it doesn't. So we will probably, just because they could activate something in hand, we'll activate the Desiree here. Looks like we're playing against one of the top decks in the format. Fiendsmith, Snake Eye. With the Millennium cards, too. Okay. Yeah, that's a negate. He's gotta have a Diabell at this point. Maybe we should have waited for the Snake Eye. Okay, cool. Right on. Should be a win. Should be a win. Let's go ahead and flip into attack position. We got it right here. Yeah, 66 right here. Let's go ahead and just punch him for game. Let's not waste any time. Full metal for the final kill. Awesome. Awesome. That was great. That was fantastic. Man, this deck's just kind of putting in work. It's wonderful. My lord, I mean, might as well try and get that last game and see if we can't get that rank up. 3 wins instantly. Oh, okay. I wouldn't be that upset if we lost to this person. They have the totally awesome. I mean, it is the best mate in the game, and we're absolutely terrified now. We were made to go first. This mid-range deck might not do very well in the face of that. And unfortunately, we don't have everything that we need here to play our stuff. We'll see if we can bait out an interruption with this. Unfortunately, we don't have access to full metal. Completely fine with it. Completely fine. That's the whole point of Unicorn. It helps bait out those hand traps. That way we can play our real hand trap, or play our real plays. We do have double called by the grave. So we are completely fine. We'll go ahead and add Lurie. Now, truth be told, this could end up being bad. A board breaking deck, and really we're only going to have like 1 interruption. We'll have Druid's Worm, but we won't have the send off Druid's Worm. I wonder what he's waiting. What he's waiting on here. I think we'll try and keep the Unicorn on the board. A Lightning Storm will end our face no matter what. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Called by the Grave. Whether we put Desiree in attack or defense position, it won't really matter. I mean, I guess we should put it in defense position, but it's very probable we see something like a Lightning Storm. It did get semi-limited, so who knows. Yeah, it's negated. It's completely fine. We'll use Engraver. Send back the Requiem. Summon the Engraver. I wonder, it doesn't really seem like he has another interruption, but it'd be interesting to see if he does. If this is Tenpai, and they have plays, this might be our loss right here. Sky Striker Tenpai, it's very probable. Druid Swarm's not going to be doing a whole lot against that. Just trying to think of what options we have here. I mean, we could go into IP Masquerena. That could be, but I don't know about that. It doesn't really seem like the play. I think this is the play. Let's go ahead Put that in defense, almost put it in attack. Don't activate Lacrima. Use sequence. Put that down. Put down a Called by the Grave, pass turn. Alright, this is not going to be a hard board to beat. Okay. We really have like the one interruption here. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Okay, a normal summon of Lurie. Now that is fun to see. That is fun to see because the Drew Swarm's actually pretty nice. The Drew Swarm's actually pretty nice. When he goes into sequence, we'll go ahead and summon the Drew Swarm and banish the Engraver, and that should. Okay. Interesting. That's a little wild. Oh, is he just gonna go into... Okay. We'll go ahead and, since it's not a quick effect, negate. Decide. Probably should have actually, we should have waited. I mean, he can't summon anything else. He's kind of locked, but it is what it is. We should have waited, though. Okay. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? I imagined the Desiree was going to be the play there. Okay. We do have Engraver plays here. Okay. Set 3 and pass on a Typhon. That is an interesting board. Haven't quite seen anything like that before. We'll go ahead and activate Engraver here. Send back the Lacrima, or at least attempt. Oh, it looks like they... What would they have? Don't tell me it's Floodgates. I would not be surprised, truthfully, if it was Floodgates. We'll go ahead and activate Engraver. And then we'll immediately put sequence back on. And then we'll go into Requiem. Are we going to have game? I don't think so. We will see. We will see. We might have game from this. But... the set cards do kind of freak me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's put this on. Make them 2400. And let's think this through here. I think summoning the Drew Swarm actually might be... See, these set 3. I mean, he really could just be flipping up Mirror Force here, so that could entirely be the play, which is flip up Mirror Force. Let's go ahead and use Drew Swarm. Banish the Lurie. And we'll go ahead and punch with these two. No response. Nothing. That is crazy. Wow. So we did summon the Engraver, which means that we can't actually make the Necro-Eclipse Princess play. Maybe we go into SP Little. Actually, yeah, we go. I think this might be a bad move. Honestly, I think it really is kind of a bad move. but it does end us on an extra interruption. And using an extra deck monster here will let us banish one of those back rows, so we can get kind of a peek. Kind of a peek. Let's go for the middle one. Okay. He is on Ultimate Slayer. That is a little crazy. Okay. Alrighty. 3,100. We can deal with that. Kind of wild. Kind of crazy. Target one monster with the same card type. Okay. That's pretty fine. Truthfully, I'm completely fine with SP Little Knight going away. An Engraver, huh? We will Called by the Grave that. Now it does stop. Yeah. GG, my man. GG. That was pretty dang fun. That was pretty dang fun. That was a wild game. I wonder what he was on. Alright. Looks like that's going to be it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and making sure you subscribe. If you guys want to see more content like this, stay tuned. We'll be putting out more. Saturday should be another Monster Hunter video, so that's going to be really fun. Hope you guys enjoy that. I'll see you guys next time. Later.